Hello and welcome to Don't Do What This Guy Did and Buy a Freaking House. Okay, so got an awesome design here. Think we got a winner. Let's take a look. So basically, let's pretend these right here, these little cardboard things, are actually steel tube. This is black steel, and they would be in 5-foot sections. Large tube like this. Alright, let's set that down without trying to break up this house. Okay, so these are black tube, and all we did was we cut this at an angle. It's a lot easier to cut tube at an angle like this versus trying to bend at angles. And then we take the hydraulic press and we press down to create a pinch in it at the same angle. While we're pinching it, we put a piece of metal in the end to be able to give it a buckle or like a little knot at the end. Okay? You understand that? Now, the other pieces that we have here. So, this is just a normal piece of pipe. It's about, let's say, 5 inches in diameter. And I just cut like a sliver off of it. And then right here, I've got another pipe. It's smaller, so that the 5-inch diameter pipe fits in over top. And with this pipe, this is about, let's say, 6 inches here. We've got slits cut into it. Okay? So this would be a nice thick pipe with slits cut into it. And then the other two pieces that we have are just a piece of metal, flat metal with a hole in the center. Could be a square, could be a circle, doesn't matter. And then a larger piece. And then for this example, we're just going to say, hey, I'm going to take this bolt here, but we're going to mimic this as being our bolt for now. And just a nut and a couple washers. Alright, here we go. This is how it's assembled. So you take this piece here. All these are cut at angles. So basically these will slide down into those slots, like I said. Of course, these wouldn't be as bendy since it's a piece of steel that would actually be used. And I learned that what I'm actually into is, I guess it's called like spatical systems, or I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that word right. But it's also considered like space frames, things along those lines. Alright, so we'll move this over a little bit, and we're going to put our last strut on. Let's see, that should be going this way. Alright. So basically you've got this with an open end like that right now. And this is all made from just pieces of pipe, so it doesn't cost as much as like custom parts that Home Depot would make. So for example, like let's say, a cap to fit on the end of this. If this was a 2-inch pipe, it costs around $7. And then when I talked about the flattened ends, this is an example of the hydraulic press flattening the end and putting a little curve in it. Alright, so let's take a look. So we've got this, but it's flimsy, it's messed up, it's not going to do anything. So you take the larger piece, and we'll go ahead and put this over top. Okay, so now that slides onto there. As you can see, these pieces became a lot more stiff. We're going to get this on there just a little further now. Make sure it's on there. Okay, so that piece goes on top here. And then what we do is we take this here. This is our giant washer, let's so to say, or just a piece of scrap metal. And then we're going to take, this is going to act as like a bolt. Now this isn't a load-bearing bolt, because these push in on each other and pull apart from each other. So there's no load that it's actually having to hold. Okay. So get some washers on. taking my other piece. So that's what I've got. Let's say that's, you know, a regular bolt. This goes up through the center. There's other pieces that can go on the inside to make sure that it's a little bit more stable than what it currently is. So essentially that goes there. This piece gets on top. And then, voila! We have a nice, tightly formed, let's say, hub or corner where joists would meet. And I guess some of the questions would be, well, why are you fussing with this in the first place? I'm attempting to learn about structural systems and learn how to make more efficient manners of putting them together, also on larger scale, and at the same time being able to freeform. So for example, this doesn't have to be a dome that's just, you know, a circle. I just change the angles of these and I can create any shape I really want. So for example, this would turn into shapes for the island. Let's say a big wall to break the water from like a tsunami coming. Or just things. So for example, yeah, if you throw it in the water, that's it upside down with, you know, whatever angles I want on it. But this is a really solid design. I really love it because I only have to bend these once. I've got to cut my angles, and it's really easy to cut my angles. And all the pieces, none of the pieces are really seriously expensive. So I should be able to build, let's say like a 7,000 square foot bottom floor, 3,000 square foot second floor with like $5,000 or $10,000 to frame it, and to frame it out of heavy hardened steel. Like, this stuff is not going to go anywhere. Like, a tree will fall on it and it will just rest on it. May dent it a little bit, but that's about it. So, getting closer.